Hi everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Stormy Giles. I'm a student here at Mid America Christian University. I'm in the Fast Practice program, pre-nursing. Um, and for my object speech today, I have chose to do my journal. I started this journal about 5 years ago while my son was in the hospital. A lot of people are probably thinking, well, what does a journal have to do with anything? It reflects on my entire life. I started it out like I said, when I was in the hospital with my son. Um, I documented all his diagnosis, all his healthcare stuff, everything that I thought I was going to need to know in order to be able to bring him home at some point. Now, little did I know at that time, it was going to be at least 2 years before we ever got him home. But with that being said, the journal was my way, I guess, of being like coping with it. Like I spent day in and day out at the hospital with my son. I left long enough to go see his twin sister. But for the majority, I was there day and night, staying the night up there, everything. I did not want him left alone. I was so afraid I was going to miss something, I think was my biggest thing with that. But this journal, back to my journal, it reflects on so many things that I have went back into my life about. I've wrote things from my past about, and it helps me to this day to go back and read that and realize what I've overcome. And it gives me the strength to keep pushing and fighting and working hard to accomplish the things I want to accomplish in life. Like for me, the nursing. My boy has been my biggest inspiration. He's been my motivation, my everything to get this done. I always dreamed, I guess, of being a nurse, but I never thought I had the capability of doing it until I had my son. I had to learn to do an ostomy bag. I had to give blood thinner shots 3 times a day. I've had to learn to do a feeding tube, change it out, give feedings, give bolus feedings, overnight feedings, you name it. I pretty much had to learn it. Um, it was a very scary time. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it wasn't. Um, and nobody really knows unless you're there. You don't know what another person is going through unless you go through it. And I don't expect people to feel sorry for me by no means, nor do I want that. It just made me a stronger person. And I'll take this journal out every now and then, and I'll look back and I'll be like, if I can overcome that, I can overcome my next obstacle. It helps me for my future. And I keep writing in it. By the way, I actually started a second one, to be honest, um, because it just helps me. It gives me the motivation to keep on going and keep on pushing. We all, I feel like, need that in our lives. Um, for me, I'm not a big public speech person. Obviously, y'all see me moving a lot. I do that a lot. I talk a lot with my hands too. Um, but I'm hoping as time goes on, I get better at it. I don't think I'll be a pro by no means, but I do hope to get better at it. And I'm just going to keep pushing myself. The last year, I've been here a student for over a year, and the last year I've had my ups and downs. I have gone back and forth about just giving up, and I can't do that. That's not an option for me. I'm not going to give up. I am going to keep fighting and keep doing the best I can do. This year, I have made it my New Year's resolution to stay on track, get my stuff done, do the best I can, and start reaching out for help if I need it. My biggest fear is always asking somebody for help, thinking that I can do it all by myself. I've always been that way, knowing that in the end, that's not always a good thing. Um, but I'm very passionate about helping people. I look forward to my class. I enjoy being in this class. I look forward to reading everybody's or hearing everybody's presentations later on through class. And I just wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much. Bye.